What's happening? It's your man Valentine, coming from On da Grine. We sitting at Giancarlo's on Commercial Drive, 1865 Commercial Drive. Sitting with my man. They call him Guido. However, his name is Silvio Pollio. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me, Valentine.
Hey man, definitely. So what's been going on since the last time I saw you?
Well, since the last time I saw you, I made a short film called Guido-SuperStar. Remember, I made that little short film.
Yeah.
A little 5-minute short that took off on YouTube. I was last on your show in the summer of 2007.
Right.
By that time, I had finished writing the screenplay for Guido-SuperStar.
Okay.
But I had just finished Shut Up and Shoot. So
Right.
that was kind of like the highlight of our interview.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went off to continue promoting Shut Up and Shoot. And then Guido-SuperStar, that little short film was taken off, so I just figured I decided to just, write it into a feature film.
Okay.
And came back to about a year later and started putting it together.
Now, with Shut Up and Shoot, where did that end up?
That came out on video,
Okay.
along with my first film, How It All Went Down.
Right. You've been at this a long time now. I think it's, 20 years now?
I started as an actor, 1990. Yeah, 20 years.
Okay.
20 years. To become an actor is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put your time in, interview, audition, groom yourself, study, go to school, and do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was first in the movie Alive in '92. That was my first major role.
Okay.
That came out in '93, and then I was doing more auditions after that, and kind of figured, I got to get more. I want to do more than just be an actor.
Right.
So I decided to go to film school.
Okay.
Graduated film school in '94, and then started write my first screenplay after that.
Being on the hustle, besides spending your own money, was there anybody that you can go to at the time?
Well, the people that I did go to usually had something else to offer instead of money. Cameras, equipment, cars, locations,
Right.
anything that had value.
Mm-hmm.
Actors, people that would just, give me their time.
Right.
But there were some people that definitely came through with me with some capital
Okay.
that went into the projects, and people that I still, owe to this day. They don't necessarily break my balls about it,
Yeah.
but they just want to see that I'm still in the game, I'm still hustling, and I'm
Right.
still there. I'm going to get that hit one day, and it's going to come back, and I'm a loyalist when it comes to that stuff,
Nice.
right? So it's just a matter of time.
Okay. So what's it like to go out and actually having to find your own people?
Well, let me tell you, it's a grind.
Okay.
My first film took 3 years to finish.
Yeah.
My second movie took 18 months to finish. My third movie, I did it in 9 months.
Okay. Now, what was the first one again?
How It All Went Down.
And the second one?
Shut Up and Shoot.
Okay. And now the third one is?
Guido-SuperStar. Who are you?
We're the FBI. We have a job for you, Guido.
What kind of job?
We would like you to go undercover for us.
Like a spy.
This is everything you need to know to be Rico de Oro.
Become friends with this man here, notorious leader of the Red Dragon Gang.
I'm not Mr. Tom from the Mission movies.
Become Mr. Tom from the Mission movies.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? 20 minutes.
Look at the cow. I'm Rico.
Please, FBI. Since you came along, you sexy thing.
Yeah, I don't know, Guido. Last time I tried to shit out $4 million.
I got hemorrhoids.
Where did you come from? And maybe one day I could become a real FBI too, huh?
Absolutely.
Needed you. How did you know? Guido-SuperStar. The Rise of Guido.
And this is where everybody's looking at this and wanting to see this thing. Right?
That's correct.
Because now it's like it's out already.
That's right. Well, Guido-SuperStar just came out in the Vancouver Film Festival.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Right.
We just showed it two nights ago and yesterday morning.
Nice.
Nice, good response. We had a lot of media, a lot of publicity with it, and a lot of great local response with it. 2 packed houses, and the film went off really well. It's an action comedy. that would remind you of like a Rush Hour meets an Italian Mr. Bean. So there's an energy to it. But this one here, I wanted to make it 100% Canadian, so I got, the right people on board to get that happen. John Cassini.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that this time around I had to get, I wanted the elite of the Vancouver scene.
Okay.
Also because it's good. It's just good to have that, political aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was out of the Vancouver loop for a while.
Right.
So the only way to get myself back into the Vancouver loop was to hire Vancouver loop done. John Cassini, who was my producing partner, he knew what I was able to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he came on and he said, how are you going to make this thing for the money that you got? I said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
And
One way or another. He goes, okay, I know you can. He goes, I trust you'll get it done. Right?
Hey.
So we did.
How did you know you wanted to be actor, producer?
Well, I'll tell you.
Which one did you actually
how
want
it
to
actually,
be?
I actually only ever wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
I became a director, producer, and writer out of necessity.
Right. Where's the inspiration coming from with these characters?
Well, Guido-SuperStar basically came as a, it started as a short film, I made it originally for a competition, an online short film competition.
Right.
And I made that Italian Immigrant and I left it on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
The original short. It took off and got a lot of hype.
Right.
So I ended up writing the character into a longer format. Guido plays two characters, Rico Di Oro and Guido.
Okay.
When he goes undercover as a Sicilian gangster, his name is Rico. There was a guy I met here a month before I started filming. Right,
Yeah.
Sat right there. This guy had long hair and gold, tacky looking guy, and he talking like this. He talking like I know Dean Sinatra and Frank Martino. Yeah, I was like, that's Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. And he's just going off and, yeah, Las Vegas, I'm a biggest shot the guy. I was everybody. And so I was sitting here and I'm like, this is the guy, this is Rico. I got to copy this guy.
Yeah.
This is Rico. Guido's a brand. Guido is now becoming a business.
Right.
I was watching the movie the other night on the big screen with a lot of people, and I'm no longer watching myself. I'm watching, I'm watching a brand. I'm watching something that I think as a businessman, first and foremost, I think this has potential. This guy can take off. This guy could be like, this guy can MC weddings. Guido could be a guest of honor everywhere.
Exactly.
Guido can, he can hold it down. You know what I'm saying? And when Guido come into the house, and Guido make the cake, and Guido make the pasta for you, and Guido make everything,
Hey, but would you not want to take Guido to
like a musical?
Like a musical.
Musical, yeah. Oh, Guido could. You know what? You just gave me. I'm gonna write a Broadway musical.
Because that.
I'm gonna write a Broadway musical about Guido-SuperStar.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, that could truly take off too.
Absolutely.
See, now I have you thinking. What did you do before all that?
Before all this, well, going back, I was we going back to post high school.
Okay.
I was an athlete thing. But I used to box and I used to wrestle, but we never did them together.
Yeah.
I'd be in the ring getting pummeled, and I'm thinking, I wish I could just shoot a double leg on this guy and take him down and over.
Exactly.
But we didn't have that. So I'd have to, win or lose a couple of boxing matches, but my strength was wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But then I kind of when I got into the movies, I kind of said, you know what? The movies will pay.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
right, yeah.
if you weren't the producer, the actor, what would you be doing? Besides the wrestling.
If I wasn't in the movie business,
Yeah.
I'd probably be, I think I would have been sales of some sort. I think I would have been like, a billboard real estate agent.
Okay.
I would have been a sales guy. I might have been a great stock promoter.
Hey, there are people out there right now that are still on the grind, but not getting to the level that you've got.
Well, the thing is, yeah.
We want to know, what can you tell them to basically inspire them to continue on the grind?
Well, when you work hard at something, no matter what it is, it becomes more personable. If I'm going to give somebody $1 million to go make a movie right now, that, if somebody did that to me back in the day,
Right.
might have been a little bit too easy.
Exactly.
I've always been wanting to, I'm going to take the scenic route. I'm going to take the high road. And it's self-sabotaging as well sometimes because you know what? You can have something handed to you and you can mess it up.
Right.
So I've always liked to pay my dues.
Okay. So what's next for you besides Guido?
I've got a Western I want to make called My Name is Coca.
Okay.
So for Western about the first cocaine trade in America during the Wild West. I got a little YouTube clip that I kind of put together to promote that.
Okay.
That's like a Scarface meets Tombstone.
Okay.
It's a great story. And gives a real good history of the drug and how it was used back in the day. And you know, it's going to be a classic movie.
Nice.
That's a Western.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that'd be your first dabble at a Western, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Despite Shut Up and Shoot had Western, you know, connotations.
Right.
But.
And now, how can we get in touch with you?
Well, we've got all my stuff is on YouTube.
Okay.
You got my
MySpace?
stuff on Facebook.
Okay, Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, Facebook. I got stuff on Facebook. I've got Guido-SuperStar.com.
Okay.
Facebook under my name. I got a Guido Superstar fan page. So we you know, and I'm out there. I'm accessible.
Okay.
I'm accessible.
Silvio Pollio.
Thank you very much, Valentine.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Yeah.